Hi everyone, it's me, Sarah Latardo, and I'm here with Enosburg Public Library. Today I wanted to introduce you to a fun, adventurous, adorable book. This is about Bud. Who's Bud, you ask? Bud is the first dog to cross the United States. This book was originally posted in 2011. The author is Joming W. Dunn, and this is a graphic novel. This I want to give you a little bit of history about. If you love history, like I do, if you love dogs, and if you love adventure, this might be the book just for you. And a little secret, this book was also, not this book in general, but one of his companions is actually from here in Vermont. So he got to live his life here, and at the end, when he was done traveling across the world over in Burlington, which I'll tell you a little bit about. But first, let me tell you a little bit about Bud. Wow, say that 10 times fast. Alright, Bud was a plucky bulldog that fate plucked from obscurity and endowed him with perpetual fame. He became the first dog to complete a cross-country journey of the United States by automobile, and he did it in what was the first ever automobile journey across the breadth of the country. This epic event began in 1903. His companions were Dr. Horatio Nelson Jackson and his co-driver Sewall K. Crocker. They did this on a 2-cylinder 20 HP Winton that Jackson christened Vermont in honor of his home state. Bud became part of the journey somewhere in Idaho. Jackson had been entertaining the idea of a dog as a mascot for quite some time. Bud was purchased for $15. He adapted quickly to a life on the move. It was not always easy to travel by Vermont, which had neither a windshield nor a roof. We can only guess the number of bugs that they all ate. Ugh. Things became a little bit easier for Bud after the men fitted him with a pair of goggles. Bud would sit in the front, and through experience and keen sight, he learned to brace for the trials and the bumps on the path. Jackson would fondly recall that he was the only member of the crew that did not use foul words, even under the most trying times. Animals have always helped man by traveling with them to uncharted territory, or by actually preceding them to pave the way for safe travel by man. Laika did this for us when she became one of the first animals in space. The sheep, rooster, and duck, they went up in a hot air balloon back in 1783. They demonstrated the safety of the contraption. It emboldened into the Montgolfier brothers. Bud did the same. He enlivened the dull hours of long driving as Jackson and Crocker took turns on the wheel, eating up miles and miles of dirt road. No doubt the begoggled Bud proved a strange sight for country folk, and many of whom have never seen an automobile in their lives. This epic adventure came to an end July 26, 1903. The three adventurers were heroes and toasts of the town. We have no reliable information on how Bud handled his celebrity status, but we do know that after his epic saga, he settled down on life in a relative peace and quiet. He would guard the Jackson residence in Burlington, Vermont. On occasions, he would be treated on an automobile ride, no doubt rekindling memories for days gone by. Bud lived a full and happy life, and he left for a happy hunting grounds. After he left for happy hunting grounds, the Jackson family had always had a pet dog at home. Even in this day and age, it takes some doing to plan and execute a cross-country car trip, not to mention if there's a dog on board, but Bud, he did it in style. They have an exhibit of him at the National Museum of American History recreating H. Nelson Jackson for first intercontinental I can't say it. Intercontinental automobile trip in 1903, and then Winton touring car, the Vermont. That was kind of silly, but yeah, that's a really awesome book. I read about it, and then when I heard that Nelson or Jackson, he had like 50 different names in one. Jackson was actually from here in Vermont. I thought that was a really cool thing. I actually used to take my dog with me everywhere that I went via traveling in a car. My dog actually went on her own cross-country trip. She came from Florida all the way up to here in Enosburg, Vermont, and I heard she was the best dog companion you can have in a car, especially in front of a U-Haul where there's only 3 spots, and it was my Nana, my dog, and my mom, and I heard she was the best. Have you guys ever taken any of your animals to a, cross-country trip? You want to see this little booger? Hold on. I think I'm going to open the door and show you this little lady. You want to say hi? Say hi, baby girl. This is Lulu. She's a big gush. Okay, so do you guys have any animals? As you could tell, lately I've been talking a lot about them. But if anything, I want to see if you guys posted or read the book, sorry, and tell me how it goes and all that jazz. I will talk to you later. Bye.